Tapping in, yo. I say, yeah, it's the joint up here. I want to do this because I'm sure I spoke on it, but this one looked like it's getting ready to go into depth of, you know, the marketability of Asia Wilson, and I want to, I want to expound on that because I feel like I got the best point of view on it. So what I'm saying, it says she doesn't move the needle like Caitlin Clark out of y'all. So we know that why the WNBA can't mark Asia Wilson. So, let's get into it. Let's hear what they say. And I'll tell you what I say.
So, as of recent, a big topic of discussion has been Asia Wilson's marketability. And a lot of people have been questioning why, like a Caitlin Clark, a Angel Reese, a Kate Martin is outselling the MVP or the face of the league. And I was really thinking about it. I was like, some of the points I saw brought up is kind of understandable. And it led me to think, like, why isn't she being marketed? Like, she has all these accolades.
I said earlier how big that is that the girl Kate Martin, CC Juice, she's spreading the juice for, from her being her former teammate more popular than Asia Wilson. I mean, that is
and stuff.
Says
I did some research, of course. You tell me if I'm wrong. Someone said, do not make this a debate about marketability of Asia Wilson. There's no debate about the marketability of Asia Wilson. Asia Wilson should be viewed as the most marketable player in the W. This is about failure to recognize her star power. Each of these accolades, two-time champion.
That don't make her
MVP, WNBA MVP, defense player.
That don't make her marketable.
Show her personality. I guess her on time, and then another bestseller on time. Here's the other thing that came up. So it said Kate Martin.
That's marketable too.
Asia Wilson and merch sales is insane. If you're looking at the merch sales, the top selling person is no surprise Caitlin Clark. Behind her, Angel Reese and Sabrina, and then Kate Martin. Kate Martin's not even really getting minutes right now, and she's outselling the MVP on her team. Some people are saying like, oh, it's because Kate Martin's new to the league and Asia Wilson been in the league for like 5 years. I expected Kate Martin's jersey to sell. Like all this other stuff.
Pause before we go real quick. See, that's what I'm saying. They always trying to make it weird, trying to take some credit from some shit. Y'all know damn well that CC work from her rolling with C. So knocked it the fuck off. Same thing. Now see that shit she was doing that day, all that shit. That shit's not appealing to everybody. That shit's appealing to who that's appealing to, point blank, and that ain't a lot of motherfuckers, evidently. Your jersey's not selling. Nobody really, that your dreams really don't sell out like that. You in Vegas. So it's sport for them to go to events. That's something for them to do. Most of them people just migrated to Vegas to be there, they gonna support them teams that come there. That's why they building these teams there. Because people going to support them, so that's why they're doing it. Not really that they give a fuck about you or your marketability. I'm telling you, that shit, and like I said again, I'm going to say this. Like I said again, if you never said that weird shit that you said, it would have been different. Because as far as I can see, as far as your interaction with CC, it hasn't been that bad to me to say that. It hasn't been bad at all. Her interaction with C has been pretty much fine. I seen them sitting there next to each other at the All-Star game and whatever, the All-Star event when they was doing whatever they was at. And, like I said, but that shit right there, that shit ruins your shit. I promise you. You saying that shit ruins you. And that's where you lost the marketability. Because with them stats, maybe some other people might have decided to respect that and say, I'll support you. I'll support you. No matter if I really know about your game or like it or whatever. Since you've done all this, and you've been pretty nice to this young lady, we'll support you. But with that angry black woman comment and that weird shit, that should kill you.
It's a fair point, because Kate Martin been pretty popular. She's close with Caitlin Clark.
That's CC
who's the
work.
selling jersey in WNBA.
That's CC work.
There's a lot of different variables that goes into that.
You've been in the league this many years and
technically say that
knock it off.
Right in the NBA, because when Wemby was coming to the NBA, he had a lot of stuff, around his name. If you go to the NBA's jersey sale, most popular NBA jerseys 2023, 2024. Steph Curry, Tatum, LeBron, and then what did that say right here? What does it say right here? Wemby. The people's excuse was, it's because it's Kate Martin, it's new, she's really popular, so everybody already has Asia Wilson's jersey. No, it's not. I don't think that's right.
Hell no.
If somebody's the best at something, or is supposed to be the face of a league, every single
year.
She
is not the face of that league. You better not want her to be a face of y'all league.
Every single year, her jersey sales should be.
She's not.
Hear me out when I say this, too. I look at Asia Wilson's situation like a popular artist that somebody supports, but when the album drops, they don't buy.
Right.
If Caitlin Clark and Asia Wilson drop the shoe on the same day, I bet you $1,000 Caitlin Clark outsells Asia Wilson by a landslide. Really close. They only show support for Asia Wilson when it's around certain topics. As talented as she is, I feel like her popularity should have been sky high. Like before any of these rookies even came into WNBA, a lot of the support was forcible.
Pause real quick, just saying, right, because all them stats and shit, that shit only means shit to you and to them girls in that league or the people in that league. That shit don't mean right. The girls in that league, I guess right. The rest of the people that run it, I guess it means something to them. But that shit don't mean nothing to us, to the world. Like, we haven't even been watching you to know you got all that shit, to see any of that. So we don't, that shit means nothing to us. That shit definitely don't determine marketability. Your stats do not determine marketability. Marketability determined from your personality, your appearance, your looks, your character, or your charisma. You know what I'm saying? These different things count for marketability. Not because you got all these stats. You doing that shit. I'm telling you. Your posture, your mannerism, all these different things count as far as marketability go, especially with females. Especially. That shit is, so please.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really genuine support. And when you don't have genuine support, just like the artist when album isn't selling, when the product is not selling. Asia Wilson's with Nike, and Nike's not stupid, bro. Like Nike if you haven't known
ain't making no damn
Nike's
sneaker.
About money. They don't give a fuck who you are. All they care about is money.
Wasting their material.
Fucking up their money, you're gone. Nike doesn't care.
That's right.
So Nike's not stupid. I think Nike even knows this. If Asia Wilson and Caitlin Clark put out a shoe the same day, Caitlin Clark's gonna sell her. If Asia Wilson and probably even Angel Reese put out the shoe the
probably
same day,
my ass.
Angel Reese might outsell her. If Kate Martin put out a shoe the same
For
day
real.
as her own teammate, Kate Martin doesn't even get minutes like that on the Aces now. If Kate Martin put out a shoe the same day as the MVP on her team, he probably outsells her. And that's fucking crazy to me, bro. That's like LeBron James putting out a shoe same time as Max Crusty, and Max Crusty outselling him. Y'all see how wild that sounds? That sounds crazy. I don't think it's genuine support, and I think it's fucked up because she's so talented. She's so talented. A lot of people look up to her. Somebody like Asia Wilson, there's no reason why her jersey shouldn't be top 3 every single season.
See, that's pause again. That's pause. I was sitting up here dissected in my head as he said that, y'all. Just saying, what he just said at the end, first of all, is wrong. She should be top 3. Why? Why? Because all that bullshit that, like I said again, only matter to them and to that league, that little league that hasn't been nothing, has nobody thought about. Come on, bro. Think a minute now. That is the wrong reason for her to be anything. Just saying, face of the league, etc. Now, she's not the face of the league. Surely not anymore if y'all thought she was. She's the face, point blank, period. We all know that. I mean, ain't no question of that. And they can sit there and keep trying to fight all that weird shit, trying to force her goodness, because her being good it still suck balls. I want to be honest. They're saying she can still sit up there and miss a dozen layups, a dozen shots, a dozen this, a dozen that. Come on. She's a sinner, so she's not doing but so much as far as, her position in there doing shit on the court. So to saying she's just not that exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? She's not that exciting to watch. And what else he just said that I want that shit? I was when I was going to chime in on it when he said it, I kind of I wasn't kind of sure what I want to say exactly. That's why I kind of let him go on because I'm saying what? That's not, like I said again, with all you naming is nothing to do with marketability. That does it. So you're wrong, sir, when you're saying that. And she shouldn't be nothing. Not nothing. I'm saying
playing her best basketball right now. This is the most popularity WNBA's ever had. So you can't use that excuse that, it's because everybody already has her jersey. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That part.
This is the most popular.
That part. That everybody already has a jersey. That's what I was the part of the saying, hell no, that ain't how it work. That ain't never how it work. I bet you see the use names that was the top selling jersey still this year. All them dudes been out forever. And they still on the top of the list. So motherfuckers cop jersey all the time. Motherfuckers refresh they jerseys. You know what I'm saying? With dudes they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? People they fuck with it. What I was about to say? Right, K. Martin, the K. Martin thing. That example he made about K. Martin being like that little dude, that's what it was. Had that little guy, that little dude that he had next to LeBron, Chris, whatever his name is, I remember his name. I can't remember right now. But him and LeBron and his shit selling more than that's what K. Martin. It's not like that though. Because that little guy didn't just come from playing with the superstar of the league from of the league now from college. No, he didn't. He's just some regular dude, coming from college, whatever. If he come from playing with the new superstar in the league as his co-mate or whatever, then he getting that kind of juice, that kind of didn't sound right. It's saying it can happen. Because not to saying LeBron shit still wouldn't be selling, but he's selling more. Why? Because he's fresh, he's new. He got a lot of new people coming, whatever. But you understand what I'm saying? So it's not the same difference as that. K. Martin come from rolling with C, rolling with Rush, making it happen. They dropping, that's why her jersey sound like that, because she catching that C effect. She probably got endorsement. And shit. I don't know all her business. She probably got a better endorsement than Asia got. She probably got a better endorsement than she got and more shit. Or endorsements. You know what I'm saying? Because really, bro, you sit up here, you thinking, no, that's why it make you so mad. That's why it made me so mad, because you said that weird shit and just started keeping that shit to yourself, even if you felt that way. Kept that shit to yourself about it don't pay to, work hard or whatever. Come on. And be a black woman and all that stupid shit. Come on, that shit killed you. I promise you, that shit right there killed you.
They're WNBA's.
Because with that shit right there, it opened up the door and the wound to all the shit about, what about Tiger Woods? What about Serena and Venus? What about, and then, it's like you can't, y'all couldn't, that's what it was. I don't know if the lights are becoming brighter now, or y'all just was like, didn't want to accept reality of the shit, that y'all was the crummiest, league in the world or in the country or whatever, and y'all know the variety, y'all shit is nothing like that. So for you to come and be all feeling you so good and shit and thinking you so, when really You know what? We are mediocre. Our skill level is mediocre. As hard as we try, as hard as we think we can play this game, our skill level is truly only mediocre. This is for the most part, besides C, you know what I mean? Besides CC, y'all good, that's how they be looking. C be having motherfucking the Fever looking like a championship team. I'm being, I mean, championship team like crazy. If they was catching all them passes that she was dropping, wasn't missing none of them passes, and man, I promise you, that's how she be. Other y'all other teams, that should be looking lackadaisical, whack, weak, and more shit. Born, you just heard the girl, something tripping about why, these people don't put their game on the TV and why ain't people supporting whatever. And people on Facebook or whatever that shit's Twitter or whatever talk about, girl, y'all only scored 60-something points and this and that. You should be glad people ain't tuned in to watch that terrible ass game. Y'all missing all these goddamn layups. Come on, so that's what motherfucker be wanting y'all to. Stop acting like that. Like y'all so good when y'all are not. Y'all are with, y'all can be what God's allowed y'all evidently to be. You know what I'm saying? With your skill level. Because it's like, I mean, all these years, this much as good as y'all can get. Other than C showing the example of being way better. Really. I don't know about these other girls, little girls. I ain't watched them. I ain't seen one of them play. The other ones that's in there, I ain't seen one of them play. So I don't know about them. We'll see when we see. I hope they really, really nice and bring some more excitement. But that part I want to break down. So let's go.
So she's getting like a fresh look to a whole bunch of new fans. You can't even use that excuse. How
Right.
does somebody have their best season and they're not even top 3 in jersey sales? Unless it's not really genuine support. Tell me if I'm tripping. How does somebody on the bench outsell you with jerseys? That don't make sense to me. That's just my opinion on that. Unless I'm tell me if I'm tripping. Then I found this clip interesting.
Like I said what I had to say.
That's the biggest difference. Like on the men's side, you make X amount, you score this amount of points, you're going to get that next check. But for us, if you do that, you have to be marketable. You have to sound a certain way. You have to look a certain way on social.
Right.
And it just seems like we can never just break.
You see that? Pause again. Why? See the shit she's saying? Because, girl, y'all have been losing the NBA money. $10 million a year. Y'all been losing money since the conception of the game. When y'all be acting oblivious to that fact of shit, that's what's fucking crazy to me. When you talking about these guys get these stats and that shit work for them to get that money, well, their business is rolling like that. Whereas though that's all that they really need to do is get these stats. And they shit go on sell like that. Or I guess that shit gonna sell like that. Because that shit's big enough and enough people are interested in them enough that they all can get sneaker deals and sell them. That's why. Y'all are not. Nobody's even cared about y'all. Y'all have had 400 and some thousand people really viewing y'all, and less than that, y'all have had games with only 100,000 motherfuckers viewing you. You know what I'm saying? That's mediocre shit. So when you sit up here saying all that shit you just said, it's like you're not even being mindful of the real deal. The real deal is that these people subsidize us, so they've made this a avenue, a charity for us to be able to take our little mediocre basketball talent and have a league. They're doing this for us as a gift and favor, because really we're not that good and nobody really watches us like that. Nobody cares. I mean, come on, bruh. Like, when you sit here and not acting like you know that is fucking
that
crazy.
barrier in itself. It's like, if I'm not marketable, I can't make any money.
Hey, you heard that? She said, if I'm not marketable, like basically she's not marketable, she's nothing. She said it herself. Listen.
It just seems like we can never just break that barrier in itself. It's like, if I'm not marketable, I can't make any money.
You know who was able to accomplish that? Those two rookies, Caitlin Clark.
You making the money that they're giving you. Feel blessed. Don't be greedy for something you don't deserve. You thinking you should be getting millions of dollars for the shit these guys do? These guys can fly damn near. I mean, the shit these niggas is doing is absolutely incredible. At your size, you being a big... Motherfuckers want to see you dunk. They want to see you fly. You can't do that. You can barely want to make... I want to say barely all the time, consistently make a layup. I mean, goddamn. You've blown some that I know damn well... If I could get a rail of you blowing, it'll be a long rail of you blowing some layups. As good as they say you are, as many points as they say you score, I bet you've missed them too. You've missed some of them bunnies too. Like, how you gonna miss that? I mean, once in a blue is fine, but I mean, frequently, you gonna miss a couple a game? That's ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous. More so, you talking about, and if you not marked, that's the game y'all in. Right, that's the field, because, like I said, y'all ain't getting the kind of money that they're getting to be them issues, not to be y'all issues. You should be blessed that they're giving you the $100,000s of dollars you're getting for a year or whatever, you play or whatever. You ain't living like a regular person by far. You well off, you cool. You know what I mean? You want to be, I want sneakers and all that because you think you good. In your mind, that shit don't weigh. That shit don't weigh nothing. That shit don't equate to no money. Because you think you so good in your mind.
Art injuries. And I don't want to hear the whole excuse that, it's because she's a black woman. It's not. Because you can't say that. Angel Reese just got a recent...
See what I'm saying?
Angel Reese has so many brand deals, so you can't even say that. Do you know the type of
she's marketable. She's fine.
If she was putting up numbers like
she's sexy looking. She know how to.
You know what I'm saying? Still
she got a look to give.
Even crazier brand deals, so you can't use the whole.
And she got CC juice on her.
I don't think that's it. I just think Asia Wilson doesn't have a lot of genuine support, and it's not her fault. A lot of people didn't really tune into the W until this rookie class and the drama and all this stuff this rookie class brought. She knows it too. Like, you hear what she's saying. Like, she knows it. Look,
best player in the league ever, scoring 40, 10, and 5 easily. I'm not marketable. I'm nothing. It doesn't. I can put the ball in the hoop. But if I can't go to a Nike, or if I can't go to like a Pepsi or Mountain Dew and be like, hey, sign me, it's nothing. Because that's where majority of my money's going to come from, because our league is still building that. But that's the hardest thing. I think that's our biggest barrier is we can be that best player, but if you're not marketable, if you don't look a certain way, sound a certain way.
She said it herself. You can be the best at what you do. You can put up all
that's the way this shit work here.
And it's like I've been saying, you can advance something as much as you want. But if nobody's tuning in, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, you have to have something that makes people want to watch. Right. This rookie class brought that. Primarily Caitlin Clark. They brought that. They brought the eyes to the league. They checked out all the boxes. They were good. They were marketable. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, you can give both of them credit for this. Both good players. They're both marketable. But they check out all the boxes. You know, that'll help them grow the game and be marketable to all these big brands. That's part of the reason why Angel Reese got the Reese's deal. She's marketable as hell. To be real, you really could debate that Kate Martin is more marketable than Asia Wilson. It's crazy.
She is.
You could debate that.
She is.
You could. Like, you really could. And I don't think it should be like that. I think personally Asia Wilson's marketable. I don't think she has a lot of genuine support around here. I think like most of her support came out of envy for Caitlin Clark and all these other people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think prior to like this rookie class she had a lot of genuine support. A lot of people didn't even know she won MVP till in 2020 till this past season.
That shit right there.
I was like, you know, like she's a 2-time MVP. She's one defense player of the year. Like she's on pace to like be a GOAT borderline. He was like, when else did she win MVP? Because he just started watching. You know what I'm saying? You only say some shit like that, you just started watching. She knows it, bro. She knows it. Right now, at least, I just don't think she moves the needle like those other rookies, or like a Caitlin Clark, like an Angel Reese, like even a Kate Martin. When Paige Beckers and Juju Watkins get in the WNBA, their jerseys and like whatever products they got going on, that shit's gonna outsell Asia Wilson unless something changes. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong. That's just how I feel. I don't feel like she gets a lot of genuine support as she should, in my opinion. That's how I feel about it.
Then your opinion, sir. You wrong because a motherfucker. The people that been supporting her is the people that been watching the joint. The people that been watching prior to the CC Rush, bro. They know who Asia Wilson is, and right. My man called him out on it earlier today. I believe Ben Daniels saying, man, y'all motherfuckers is not fans, y'all phonies. So that's what they had. But at the same time, giving them they phonies, whatever, but saying, man, they all they had. So you can't be that bad on them because at least they was trying. Maybe they ain't go buy all the jerseys and attend all the games and watch all the games that came on. But they came and did something. They tried. Because, I mean, literally, bro, nobody was watching you saying, you know how the world of shit is with sports go. You know, the numbers that they was accumulating over these years was minuscule. So, therefore, nobody was beat. So, nobody was on it. So with that being said, it ain't that she wasn't, the support tip is there. She said it all right herself. Did you see the look LeBron was giving her? Because he's saying in his head, what we do and how we get it is, is we way past that shit y'all on. So don't try to, I don't know. I don't want to speak for LeBron, but I just seen it giving a look like, take it easy. But nah, like I said, it's her truth. This what she feel, and that's the truth. That's what y'all at with the money that y'all was getting. It had to be something marketable about you to push. With the K Martin, and she's more marketable. She's cute. I mean, not to say you ain't, but you ain't. You ain't. And you like all that, like that last shot he just shows of a flexing and screaming. That shit's not appealing, bro. That shit's not appealing. Then they showed us doing that dancing when she was at that shit's ghetto-ish. That shit's ghetto-ish and vulgarish. All that shit. That shit's like, motherfucker, that's who you are, though. Motherfucker can't make you change, but I'm just telling you that shit's not what a motherfucker look like lady like to say, or when she do it, slick her tongue out, make a little face. It look better. It look cooler. It looks more, girlish from her. But not, I don't know. I'm just telling you, bro. It's not that she don't got the support. Motherfuckers, because you can't say motherfuckers gotta support her if they're really not interested in her shit. The people, that was supporting them, they at least half interested into it. You know what I'm saying? The dude was, she scared them, burnt them off with that bullshit she said about seeing, that shit, white girl shit, promise you.
That's why I feel like the WNBA can't really market her as they should. The numbers are just not the same compared to like some of the other players. I saw somebody like post this. This is Kate Martin talking about Asia Wilson. Her teammates love her.
Like right there, like her sitting there with that thing on, with that whatever that is, that bra looks like to me. I'm sure it's supposed to be that shit looks like just a regular bra. I'm telling you, it looks tacky. It does. Let me say that. That shit looks tacky as hell to me. It does not look like a sports bra. That's what they call. That does not look like a sports bra to me. It may be one, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like a tacky, regular bra. Like the equivalent of you seeing a motherfucker in a wife beater after they got fired. Right. How they got arrested. That shit looks equivalent to that. As in, it's like, why you even, what are you, then you not looking, at the camera.
Like, she has all the attributes to be marketable, so I don't understand.
She doesn't have the attributes. She does not have the attributes. You saying she have the accolades, maybe, but that's just not enough. She does not have the attributes. The accolades, maybe, with all that shit, but that's not enough, sir.
And not only is she the best player in the world, she's the best leader I've ever been around. So when you asked that question earlier about her leadership or who it was on Zoom, like brings people together. She has so much confidence in every single person on our team, and that just builds up our locker room so much. Like for the best player in the world to tell me to keep shooting it and stay aggressive, like I feel like on top of the world. So it's just really cool that I have vets like that are going to support me, and they respect me too. We have a lot of fun as well, and I don't think it's like that everywhere, and so I feel really.
And let me pause this moment. I'm saying, man, these girls, this is what I'm saying. You see how well taught these girls are? I mean, from CC to K, I mean, the shit that they say out their mouths is professional. I mean, professional, G. If it's game, I don't even want to call it game. It's just professional. But it's so good that I want to put G on it. Because it's like, that's that etiquette class shit I'm talking about. These girls need. That's that knowing how to play your role and stay, in your lane and make it do what it do. That's what that is, bruh. For her to be able to compliment this woman like this and say these things, that's why I want her jersey. Because I'm saying, girl, you nice with it. You're nice with it. You could be running in a fucking heart of a fucking what you call them shits? One of them top 3,000, whatever 5 million business fucking clubs. You are fucking definitely. I'm sorry, y'all. Her saying that shit was just so like I don't know what. She's a CEO. She's definitely a top executive. So I mean, that's game. That's quality G right there. Man, you don't get that. I mean, for bruh, to be under this vet and to get this and that. I'm saying, I mean, she couldn't toot your horn. That's why her shit sell. Because she didn't sell the key. She's a fucking man. Y'all need to take the notes. Y'all need to hear these young ones and take fucking notes. That's what you should have been doing. When they came to you, said anything about that girl, said anything about CC, you were supposed to never say that dumb shit you said. Only positive shit. Only positive shit. You should be selling off the charts. I promise you. She fucked her own self. Because before CC came, it wasn't no quality of motherfuckers that was going to buy and support all her shit. The quality of motherfuckers that y'all had was iffy, but y'all had them. Now the quality of us are here. We'll buy that shit. We'll support. We'll do it. But you said that dumb shit and you exiled us from you. You surely did.
Grateful to be a part of a team and organization that brings up their rookies, and they like to mess with me, but it's fun.
Those are my thoughts on that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, and I'm sorry to you.
There you go, then, man. Just hear us say that, see all that last reaction. We needed to catch that. Cause he had that big goofy smile. He was up there in that fucking bra, and that shit looked tacky. I'm telling you. You need to work on some shit. Find, I don't know if they'll ever let you live that down. But pretty forgiving here. That's what I will say. Pretty forgiving here. Some time may have to pass. Maybe they see you and see you on an all-star team together a time or two, and things of that nature, and decide to say, excuse me, decide to say, what, she's all right. You know what, I take back. I can forgive her. Just don't start saying no more. Stay easy. It's all good you writing books and all that. Sometimes, it's not all good to be the want to be the loudest in the room, or or not to say you're the loudest, but all animated and all that way with motherfucking shit. You know, keep all your face gestures kind of moderate if you can. Don't have to show all that emotion all the time. If that's the way I can say it to you, that's not rude. Kind of, it's cool. I understand you passionate. That's your shit, but try to tone it down. Have it inside more than you letting it all come out if you can. I'm telling you, it'll do wonders. It'll do wonders for your marketability. I promise you that. Dial that shit down a little. Just, you get a little bucket, clap, do a little, I don't know. You can work on things, you know what I'm saying? Don't go flexing and screaming when they gotta see your whole, every tooth in your mouth and all that shit all the time. No, be smooth, little clap, little pad on my shit, whatever. Something smooth, something girlish, nothing too mannish, nothing too over the top. Yeah, you see them dudes do that shit, scream out, because they dudes. They like to see them dudes do that. They in there. That's what we into. Because the dudes. Ladies, we like to see y'all a little more. I'm telling you, a little toned down with your shit. I'm giving you some good shit, Age. You got a little time before, you get back into the good graces of people. This is how you're gonna do it. Take my advice if you can get it, baby. I thank y'all. Y'all sign in, subscribe, all that shit. Y'all stay ready. I'll get back one.